Have you ever walked into a house and felt like you didn't belong? Not because of the furniture or the people, but because of the silence. The heavy kind. The kind that presses into your chest and makes your skin crawl. That's what the Smiths didn't notice. Not at first. They thought they were starting fresh. New house. New town. New memories. But sometimes, a house already remembers. In the summer of 1998, the Smith family moved into a home on Elm Street. Mark, a quiet man who worked in finance. Claire, a former nurse turned stay-at-home mom. Lily, age 10. Ben 6. And Duke, their golden retriever. The house looked perfect. 2 stories. White fence. A swing hanging from a tree in the front yard. An old porch with chipping paint that only made it feel more lived in. It was the kind of house you'd see on a postcard. Or in a family movie where nothing ever really goes wrong. But things did go wrong. And long before the Smiths ever arrived. They didn't know much about the house's past. The agent said it had a bit of a turnover over the years. But nothing alarming. Just changes. Claire later admitted that some neighbors looked uneasy when they introduced themselves. Like they wanted to say something. But didn't. Maybe they were afraid. Or maybe they'd already tried. The first few weeks were uneventful. They unpacked boxes. Lily started school. Ben made friends next door. Claire painted the nursery even though she wasn't pregnant yet. Mark fixed the leaky faucet. It felt like life. But beneath it, something was shifting. Something was waiting. The first strange thing was small. Claire swore she left the kitchen light off one night. But it was on the next morning. A week later she found the bathroom mirror fogged up, with a handprint. She had been home alone. So she said nothing. Then came the sound. Footsteps on the stairs. Light. Deliberate. As if someone was walking barefoot slowly. Mark searched the house. Nothing. They changed the locks. Set up alarms. Bought motion lights. It didn't help. Lily started complaining about her closet. She said there was a scratching sound inside it every night. Mark opened it in front of her. It's just the wind, he said. Old houses make noise. But old houses don't whisper. And that's what Claire heard next. A woman's voice. Soft. Almost gentle. Calling her name. Claire. Come upstairs. She didn't go. By October things had worsened. The rocking chair in the living room began to move. Just slightly. Just enough to be noticed. The dog growled at empty corners. Refused to enter certain rooms. And every night at 3:17 a.m., the hallway lights flickered. Exactly. Like clockwork. Mark began recording. Most nights there was nothing. But on the 9th recording, there was a shadow. It moved across the hallway. Stopped at Ben's door. Then vanished. He never showed Claire that tape. One evening, Claire was sorting laundry when she found something. A ribbon. Old. Faded. Buried at the bottom of Lily's dresser. She asked Lily about it. Lily said it wasn't hers. Said she'd never seen it before. They threw it away. The next day it was back. In the hallway. Tied to the stair railing. They contacted a local historian. Her name was Ruth. She brought newspaper clippings. And what they found made Claire's hands shake. In 1957 the house belonged to the Mertens family. Their daughter Alice was 9 when she vanished. No sign of forced entry. No body. She was last seen brushing her hair in her bedroom. 5 years later the housekeeper hung herself in the attic. Her suicide note was one sentence. She never left. Neighbors admitted they'd seen things. Lights on in the empty house. Voices in the backyard. Some said they heard a girl laughing at night. Even when no one lived there. The Smiths tried to stay. But staying came with a price. Mark started having dreams. Dark ones. He saw himself drowning in black water. Every night a little closer to the bottom. Claire sleepwalked. Twice she woke up in the attic. Standing by the beam where the housekeeper had died. Lily stopped talking. Ben started drawing things. A girl. No face. Just long black hair and hands with no fingers. The breaking point came one night when Ben fell down the stairs. Or so they thought. There was no explanation. No bruises from slipping. Just scratches. For long ones down his back. That night Mark grabbed the kids, packed a bag and left. They didn't wait till morning. The house stood empty for months. Eventually it was listed again. Quietly. Discreetly. Just like always. Years later in an interview Lily said something. "I still hear her," she whispered. "When I'm falling asleep, she's there. In the closet. Saying my name." When asked if she remembered what the girl looked like, Lily said, "No, but she remembers me. We all like to believe that our homes are safe. That doors keep things out. That windows keep warmth in. That walls protect us. But sometimes, it's the house itself that's the threat. And it doesn't want to be empty. It wants a family." This is the story of the haunted house on Elm Street. Maybe it's just a story. Maybe it's not. Either way, if you ever drive by the house, don't stop. And if you hear your name whispered from the attic, don't answer.